everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel Globexa Immigration. This is Jitender Grover. In this live session, we are going to discuss about new PAL after refusal. So that is one major issue which is happening right now. I want to discuss this particular issue in detail. What has happened in last 1 month or so, or maybe more than that, I am going to discuss it in detail as well. And what we are trying now to, how to get it sorted, how you need to take care of yourself when apply for Canada study visa. Particularly it is about Canada. Canada started a new system of having a PAL. PAL is Provincial Attestation Letter. And so it is a Provincial Attestation Letter. It is just like CAS in UK, GT in Australia. So this is something of this sort. And you require to take this letter before applying for your visa. If you don't have this particular letter, in that case you will not be able to apply for your visa. Basically this is to sort the things out that this particular province can call these many students in the province, and total number of PALs which are issued are going to be as per the cap of that particular year. So for example, what is this? So for example, if IRCC has 3,50,000 in total that we are going to call these many students, that then they have distributed the PALs. For example, Ontario, it is the biggest province and it has suppose 45-50% of the PAL approximately. Then we can say that Ontario is going to have 1,50,000 total PALs, and Ontario can decide which university is going to have, which college is going to have what kind of PALs, how many PALs they can have, depending upon the size of the college, university, depending upon whether they are private college, private university. So depending upon all those things, Ontario can decide the PALs. Sorry. So based on that, Ontario can decide the PAL, and accordingly British Columbia, it has its own number of PALs, and then Alberta has its own number of PALs, then Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, all the provinces have different number of PALs allocated to them, and these PALs were issued as per the total number of students Canada was going to call. So that's how they distributed the PALs, and then British Columbia, that province, decided which college and university is going to get the PAL. And here as well in Ontario, if they have 100 colleges or universities, then they distributed all the PALs among those 100 colleges and universities. But here comes a big news. So this is something like actually the new system of PAL, which is kind of final nail in the coffin of Canada study visa. I never made any negative videos about Canada till now. I really love Canada. I have lived there, but this particular system right now is really kind of raita phaila hua hai. So it's all over the places, and it is not sorting any issue. It is not solving any problem for anyone, because earlier the system was that if someone has a PAL and if it is valid, suppose some college or university has 1,000 PALs, and that university is given that you have 1,000 PALs for this particular year, and PALs were given to those colleges and universities. Now it was up to them, and the rule was if someone has a PAL and if the PAL is valid till 31st December 2025, then they can use this particular PAL. Suppose I have one PAL, I can use that particular PAL any number of times unless I get my visa. So if the expiry date is there, if the PAL is still valid, if it is valid till 31st of December, I can use that PAL any number of times. So as per the cap given by IRCC, for example, if it is 3,50,000 students and they have distributed 3,50,000 PALs in all the provinces, then they know that students are not going to increase more than beyond 3,50,000, because PALs are as much as 3,50,000. So they are not going to go beyond 3,50,000. It is going to happen. But now there is an update in the rule. It happened recently. I couldn't believe it initially. I denied that it cannot happen. It is not possible, because earlier the notification was if someone has a PAL and if the PAL is valid, then in that case the same student can keep on reusing the PAL again and again until unless that student is going to get visa. But suddenly few days back IRCC made this announcement that you will require to get a new PAL if in case you can reapply with the same PAL or TAL if it is valid and your study permit. So you can when to get a new PAL, so you can reapply with the same PAL. When you can reapply, when your application is withdrawn without getting a result. If the application is withdrawn and PAL is still valid, in that case you can simply reuse the same PAL. If you did not receive the result of previous application, you can still reuse the same PAL. Or your fees was refunded, and so it was either you withdrawn the file or visa officer did something to the file and ultimately you did not get the result. In that case you can reuse the same PAL. But you require a new PAL if it has expired or no longer valid. So in that case, definitely if it is expired, then definitely you have to take a new PAL. So that is one condition. Otherwise your previous study permit application was approved or refused. Anything happened to your previous application, whether it was approved or refused, in any scenario, if you have received the result of your previous application and you want to reapply for the application in any scenario, even if it is accepted and you are reapplying, maybe to change your DLI, maybe to your offer letter was denied by your college or university and you have to reapply for your visa. In any scenario, even if your visa is accepted and you want to reapply for your visa, even if it is approved or refused, you need to take a new PAL. Also, if you are changing your DLI, then also you need to take a new PAL from the new DLI. So these are the things. Or you are changing the level of your study. You went on UG level, now you are going on PG level, or you are changing the level of study. In that case as well, you need to take a new PAL. So these are the conditions. So this is the biggest update. This was the biggest update, and we try to analyze it, we try to counter it, we try to confront to colleges and universities that they should give PALs to ongoing cases, but till now we are not getting any success in that. That is the harsh reality, and I am making this video in frustration, because we have been following to the universities for getting the PALs of the students and we are failing dramatically because universities are not releasing the PALs after refusals, especially after refusal. And it does not matter when the student got refusal. Even if they got the refusal long back, in any kind of scenarios, universities are not giving PALs in that scenario. So that has become the harsh reality of Canada right now. So IRCC, that's why this picture was there. So IRCC has implemented PAL, and the new rule of PAL, where IRCC is giving so many refusals. In India right now the refusal rate is all-time high. I am not sure what is going to happen in future. Reason for that is, till election I feel that yes, they wanted to hold as many temporary applicants outside Canada, but after elections refusal rate can go down, because now the same party, Liberals, have won the election and they can still keep calling more immigrants, because immigration is a requirement for Canada. They cannot really deny it. They can't suppress immigration for unlimited time. So they know that they are going to call immigrants, and from here onwards refusal rate can go down and more people can get visas. But still people are going to get refusal, and if people are getting refusal and they are not getting a new PAL, game over. Then in that case students will require to take admission in a new university, and the new university can also say that you already had a refusal, we are not going to give you PAL in that scenario. So it has become a really big issue in Canada right now because of this particular rule, where they are stating that if you have received the result of your visa application, whether it is accepted or rejected, and you want to reapply for the application, you will require a new PAL. and they are not increasing the count of PALs. That's the biggest issue. So here we discussed that they issued 3,50,000 PALs. That's it. And they are not saying that, okay, if you require a new PAL in each reapplication, then the number of PALs are going to be 6 lakh. No, they are not saying that. They are keeping the PAL number of PALs on same levels, but they are asking that previous PAL which you have given to a student and that student got refusal, that you need to discard. So I don't know how Canada is implementing these type of things, where they are counting the PALs as per the number of seats available in Canada, as per the number of caps they have implemented in Canada for study visa, and then they are saying if someone has got refusal, the PAL needs to be discarded. Then how they are going to keep, and how they are saying that we are issuing PAL as per the cap. So in that case, it should be like we are issuing unlimited number of PALs, and if someone gets refusal, person need to. So it is a different strategy. It is a different kind of implementation which Canada is not doing right now. So they did not think it through. What is going to be the impact of the policy which they are implementing? So I don't know who is thinking about all those things, and they try to implement the system of UK or Australia, but they did not implement it completely the way UK or Australia is implementing. So in Australia, if you clear GT, then the application goes for visa application. And it's not definite that you are going to get visa even if you are applying in Australia. It's not really definite that you are going to get visa even after that. But there is not really a count on this particular thing. Australian immigration agency, they are counting the number of students who are entering in Canada. There is cap on that. There is cap on number of students in particular intake Australian universities can have. So there is different way of measuring that. Here Canada says that PAL means the measurement of the number of students can enter, and then they say that they require to get a new PAL after getting a refusal, and previous PAL is discarded. So if 50% of the students are getting refusal and 50% of the PALs are discarded, it means only 50% of these number of PALs are going to reach Canada. And how they are implementing cap, I don't know. I'm not sure. If 70-80% of the students are getting refused, in that case, only 20% of these people are going to reach Canada. Then how the cap is implemented, I am not sure. And what's the purpose of having the PAL in that scenario in the first place? And the way they are implementing is really bizarre. It's beyond understanding. And it is creating issues. It is creating issues with the universities where number of PALs are quite limited. There are public universities where number of PALs are unlimited. They have like 7,000, 10,000 PALs with one university, and they do not have the capacity to use all of those PALs. Most people are not eligible to apply to public universities. Most people apply to private universities. Reason is, suppose we apply from India. From India, mostly people have 3 years of bachelor's degree. I guess only 10% of the people do a bachelor degree with 4 years of bachelor's. BTech students, BE students, how many students we have? I guess 10 lakh, 15 lakh, that's it. But there are crores of students who are doing BCom, BSc and BA and many other bachelor degrees in India. And most of the degrees in India are 3-year bachelor's degree. So from India, we can simply discard 90% of the students straight away are not eligible to go to Canada on study visa, because they are risking everything in this particular process. If they get refusal in the process on the first place, in that case, they may not get the PAL again and they will have to withdraw everything from Canada. So for people who are having 3 years of bachelor, for them, you need to take careful decision here, because I am stuck with the cases I am having right now. No matter I got their refusal, no matter who someone else got their refusal, if they got the refusal in past, we had to declare it, and if we declare it, they are not getting the PAL again now, and they will have to withdraw everything from Canada, their fee, their GIC, and if they get admission in a university where PAL is not a problem, then only they can proceed. But in this entire process, there are big losses. There are losses of transactions, of forex, When we send money, there are losses. When we take refund, there are losses. There are losses of time as well. There are losses of emotions, efforts, everything. So in this particular scenario, until unless a university commits that we are going to give PALs no matter how many times you will ask for it, because of current situation of Canada giving so many refusals, people are going to get random refusals in Canada. And even if someone got, even if everything was genuine and someone got a really random refusal in that scenario, because Canada does not want most people to enter in Canada, they want very less number of temporary immigrants to enter in Canada. And if someone gets refusal in that scenario, just because of the targets of Canada in that case, and everything was fine in the profile and there is really good probability of getting visa, still there is a refusal, the case is gone. Case is gone for me as well, case is gone for the applicant as well, it's gone for the university as well, because university is not giving PAL again. So we need to be really careful while choosing a university in this scenario, and till now there is no clarity on that. Even the universities which commit that we are going to PAL and n number of times, public universities definitely they are very confident because they have unlimited number of PALs, but private universities right now, I feel that until unless they give really great surety about whether they are going to give PALs, it's really difficult to proceed further or trust private universities whether they are going to give PAL or not. One of the examples, a few examples are, IBU is one of them where I am facing a lot of issue and I am not getting PALs. It's a really troublesome situation with the IBU. Most of the students who were going to IBU are stuck. So I don't know how they are implementing the system, but their mindset is quite short term and they are not reissuing PAL. Even if someone got refusal from anywhere, from any application or anything, means they are doing random reasons to refuse the PALs to the students and they are asking to take refund. Really bizarre kind of system and I don't know what to say. So IBU is one of them. University of Niagara Falls, UNF, I guess they are also in the similar league. They are also not going to issue PAL after getting refusal. UCW, to the best of my understanding, they are also saying the same. Trinity Western University, they are saying that we are going to issue PAL, but they are delaying it so much. That's also an issue right now. So even though they are saying that we are going to issue PAL, we are not going to stop even after refusal, but they are not issuing as well. So in statements, we are getting positive statements, but ultimately it is not happening. We are not getting the PALs eventually which are required to apply for the visas. That's also an issue. So until unless things are quite clear to us, be really careful if you are going to Canada with 3 years of bachelor degree and you are going to private universities and you are going to the private universities and the private universities which are having limited number of PALs. For the refused cases, they are not going to issue PALs. If they say that, in that case, be really careful in going to those universities. And I guess things are going to be clear in next 1 month or so, because if they are going to issue PALs or they have the PALs to reissue for the refused cases as well, we'll get to know about it. I am asking all the universities after the issue with IBU and Trinity. I am asking all the universities now to clear me whether they are going to reissue PAL if we deposit any tuition fee to these universities. If any student is going to these universities, will they have this capacity to reissue PAL in case of refusal or not? We cannot be really 100% sure that all the students we are going to apply for visa are going to get their visa in first attempt. But if you don't get visa in first attempt, your case is over. So be really careful. I am not proceeding for these public universities until unless I am getting the complete surety. If that surety will come in future, we will proceed for it. Otherwise, for now, it is a strict no-no from my side. I am not proceeding for any case to private universities. If someone has done 3 years of bachelor's, in that case, we need to be really careful in that scenario. I am asking a few public universities which are accepting 3 years of bachelor's for admission, because public universities have more number of PALs and we can take assurance that even if we get refusal, they can reissue the PAL. If we get that assurance, we can go for those public universities. Otherwise, private universities, until unless they are assuring and they are delivering their assurance as well, it's really strict no-no for these universities to apply for your visa application, because anyone in Canada can get refusal. It is not like UK. It is not like UK. So UK may be having different type of issues in terms of settlement and all, but they are really clear about their study visa applications. If someone has got cash, 99.9% they are going to get visa, and process is also simplified as well. So they are very clear about their immigration goals. They give cash, and if the cash is issued, student is going to get visa. So they don't have this bullshit kind of system where the PAL is issued, and even after issuing of PAL, IRCC refused the application. I don't know what's the point issuing of PAL. You can check everything just like UK. You can check everything on the spot initially. If university has accepted, given the cash to the student, then in that case there is nothing much to be checked by IRCC. IRCC check different number of things, so many type of things, and what's the point having the PAL on place in that scenario? So they are having a system, but kind of an incomplete system made by some person, I don't know, not having mind or what. Why we have to apply for private university? So if you have 3 years of bachelor's, in that case you will have to apply for a private university, and if you have less percentage, then also you may not get admission in a public university. Those are the reasons to apply for a private university. In India, most of the people have 3 years of bachelor's, so most people are eligible to apply for private universities. So that's the biggest reason to go to private universities. Otherwise, if there is an alternate, if any university accepts 3 years of bachelor's, public university accepts 3 years of bachelor's, in that case always try to go for a public university. So this in the current scenario. Earlier we were not facing any issue, and we have done so many admissions to IBU, to Trinity Western University as well, to University of Niagara Falls. So we have done it in lots. So it's not a problem at all. But right now, if they don't have enough number of PALs and they don't want to reissue PAL if someone already has a refusal, in that case it has become a really big issue. It's really difficult to proceed further, believing that whosoever we are applying for visa will get visa in the first attempt. It does not happen in Canada, at least in current scenario, where the refusal rate from India is almost all-time high. So in future it can improve, because same government is there, and the current government has kind of positive stance towards India, so it can improve for Indians in future. Also, they have won the election. Now they don't have this restriction that they need to please the local audience more and more to get to win the election. So that scenario is not there. So things can improve in future for sure. But still, we cannot really believe that each and every student who is applying for visa for Canada will get visa in first attempt. That is impossible. That cannot happen. Even in 2023, when we had a bull run, Canada had 1 million plus immigrants in 1 year. Even in that year, people got refusals. So 100% acceptance rate is not going to happen. It happens when we reapply for visa. We know that we have everything to get the visa. If we don't get visa in first attempt, we reapply, get visa. We reapply again, we get visa. We reapply. We have done it for kind of more than 10 number of times. We applied for visa. Manu Jojo, I guess. We applied for him for 10 times. He stayed and he ultimately got his visa. So we know that everything is there in the profile which we require to get a visa, study visa, and we will ultimately get it. So we have that kind of confidence. But we require that window. We require that window of reapplication. So we can reapply, we can get it ultimately. So that's how it becomes 100% if people stay. If people decide to reapply, and then the university supports. In current scenario, if they reissue PAL, then definitely we are going to get it. There won't be any issue. But if they will not reissue PAL after refusal, it's gone. Case is gone, even after one refusal. So I am not taking any chances with private universities unless they commit and deliver that they are going to give PAL even after refusal. Otherwise, strict no for these universities who are saying that we are not going to reissue PAL. Don't even apply for a single time, for once as well. Don't believe that you are going to get visa in first attempt. Any profile, any great profile. I applied myself for PhD 2019. Still I got refusal. I need to submit my file for reconsideration stating that I am going for PhD. What else do you want? Then I got my visa. In reconsideration, I got my visa. So, but initially I got refusal. So Canada can refuse any grade profile. They can refuse PhD students as well. I have reapplied for many students, Ankul I guess, and many others. I applied for many students for PhD program, they got refusal. And many applied themselves and I reapplied for them and they got refusal as well. So ultimately we know that Canada can give refusal to anyone, but we will ultimately get visa. But to ultimately get visa, we require that buffer, we require that time, we require that confidence from the client, and we require that confidence from university as well, that they believe that we are going to get visa and they will reissue PAL. If these things are not coordinating, either client is saying I don't want to reapply, then also it's a gone case. If university is saying we are not going to reissue PAL, then also it's a gone case. We can't do anything there. So we require support from the university, we require support from client as well, and ultimately we can do it. Ultimately we can achieve the visa 100%. But when it is going to happen, we don't know. It can happen in first attempt. It happens in first attempt for most. It can happen in second. It can happen in third, fourth. We don't know when it is going to happen. But you need to stay. If you are applying for Canada, you need to stay. It is not like UK where they are reading each and every bit of it, where they are reading the SOP, where they are reading or checking your statement, and when they write a refusal, they write it very clearly that in this statement there is one particular entry where you got 5 lakh rupees from someone which we don't know from where you got, and there is no justification given by you for that. So this is not like UK where visa officer is reading each and everything, checking each and every document. Canada gives random refusals. So in this scenario, we require a bigger window to reapply. We require this support from university and from client so that we can make it possible in subsequent future applications. So that is what we require. So do not apply to private universities until unless this confidence is there. And whenever you are applying, even if you are applying through me, I am not doing it until unless I am getting it, because I am suffering a lot after applications recently. So in last 2-3 months to get the PALs again for my clients, I am suffering a lot, and that's why I am not proceeding again for private universities now until unless I get the assurance to get the PAL after refusal. So I am going to make it strict no, because not doing a case is fine, but getting a trouble after taking a case, not able to deliver just because university is not giving PAL, client is ready to go but university is not supporting, it's kind of yes, we are answerable, but ultimately it's not our decision, ultimately it's not in my hands to do it, but we are suffering because we need to answer to the client and university is saying you need to answer, you should answer. So it's like that. So even though we are suffering from due to universities, still we are answerable, and because we are answerable, I don't want to be answerable for something which I don't control and which never happened in past, in history. So this is something new, and I am not proceeding until unless I am fully confident about these universities. These are the universities you should be really careful, ask before proceeding, even for the first application, whether I will get a PAL if I get a refusal. If the answer is no, in that case, do not proceed. These are the private universities, maybe possibly even beyond them. There may be public universities who may say no, we are not going to reissue PAL if you get a refusal. So be really careful in public universities as well. But most of the public universities have ample PALs because public universities are limited and they have unlimited number of seats and they have unlimited number of PALs, and they are unable to fill their seats in current scenario because less number of students are choosing to go to Canada, and there are in Indian population only 10% of the people possibly having 4 years of bachelor which they require to give admission. So public universities have a lot of quota which you can take. So these are the private universities, and there can be colleges as well which may be facing issues for the PAL, which may not be having a large number of PALs, maybe having 200, 300 PALs, maybe having 50 PALs. Be really careful with colleges as well. But I am mentioning universities there. IBU, University of Niagara Falls, Ontario, Trinity Western University, they have said that they are going to reissue PAL, but for reapplication we haven't got the PALs. They are delaying it so much, so we don't know what is going to happen. if they improve their processing, if they do the things as they committed, then we can proceed for Trinity. As per their commitment, they are saying yes till now, but again, delivery is yet to happen. So Trinity Western University, still you can consider. UCW, I believe they are not going to give PAL again if you get refusal. NYIT, we are not sure. NYIT, FDU, we don't do it quite often, so I don't know what they are going to do, but until unless we have the clarity, we should not proceed for it. Then City University, it is in Alberta, it has 2 campuses, so again we should be careful whether they have enough PALs, but there are not many universities in Alberta, so probably City University may have more number of PALs available, because hardly University of Calgary is there, Alberta is there, and then City University, that's it. So that there are not many universities. Then McEwan is there, university, that's it. So I guess 4, 5, 6 universities are there. So I guess City University can have good number of PALs, but we are not really sure. Then Crandall and Providence, they already faced issues related to PAL. I am not sure. I did not speak to the representatives yet, because there the intake is a big problem as well. So we are not sending students till now, but I feel that they are going to have issue with PAL. They already had issues with number of seats. Now probably they are going to have issues with PAL as well. So we are not sure. We'll ask the representatives whether they have enough number of PALs to reissue after refusal. Northeastern University, they don't even reply. They have really bad admin team. They don't even reply. It's difficult to approach them to ask this type of things. So we are not really sure. So, but wherever you are applying, ask in advance whether we are going to get PAL if we get refusal or not. If they say no, if they say answer without any confidence that don't worry, we will give enough number of PALs, if that is the statement, then proceed ahead. Otherwise, drop your plan immediately. Do not deposit your tuition fee. It can lead to a big number of loss, big amount of money lost in the transaction, and it is not recommended at all. There are few public universities which can offer masters with 3 years of bachelor's. Vancouver Island University is a public university, so we can think about it. Then Thompson River University, Royals University, so we can think about these public universities, but they are yet to confirm whether they have enough PALs or not. I have already emailed to these public universities to understand and to ask whether they have enough PALs to reapply for the visa applications. So, but we are Uday. But until unless confirmation is there from them as well, it's really difficult to proceed further. But these public universities can be the alternate for all the private universities if you have 3 years of bachelor's degree. So if you have 3 years of bachelor's degree, then we can proceed for public universities where large number of PALs are available and they can reissue PAL even after refusal. It can increase visa chances as well. It's not easy to get admission in public universities. They may ask for different kind of things. For example, percentage requirement is on higher side, that is one. And then they may ask for SOP. Royal Roads University, they have their own system of evaluation. They will ask for VES as well. For your degree, course to course evaluation of VES, they will ask for it. That's also a concern. So getting admission is not that easy in public universities, but if we get it and if we get the confirmation that we can get enough number of PALs, then in that case we are good to go. Then in that case we can choose these public universities even after you coming from 3 years of bachelor's degree. But if you have a 3 years of bachelor degree and if you are married, be really careful, choose university really carefully so that you don't suffer in future, and you can hold your application for now if you haven't paid your tuition fee. If you have paid it, nothing can be done. We need to apply for visa, that's it. If you haven't paid your tuition fee, hold it for now until unless you get a clear confirmation about PALs. So you can redecide about it. What to choose if married with 4 years of bachelor degree? If you have 4 years of bachelor degree, great. So you have everything in Canada. You can go to any universities in Canada, any public universities. So there are n number of universities available for you. So Masters in public university, so you can choose masters in public university with no issue of PAL. So I have taken confirmations from major universities where you can go. So Algoma is one of them. I made a session with Algoma recently. It was a live session, so you can watch that session as well. Laurentian is also similar kind of option. So both give you great benefits. I am going to share benefit as well. University of Windsor, they also don't have issue of PAL. Lakehead possibly they also don't have issue. So majorly you can consider Algoma University, Laurentian University, University of Windsor. These are the universities which you can target if you have 4 years of bachelor degree. So if you have 4 years of bachelor degree, then public universities are the options for you, and it will sort everything. So if you are married, why married means why married require different consideration, because if you are married, then you need to take 2 years of masters for spouse visa. So you require 2 years of masters for spouse visa, and if you have 4 years of bachelors, in that case you can go to public universities to complete your 2 years of masters, and it gives you great benefit of PR, of PAL, of visa, everything. So one thing, you are going to a public university. Second, you don't have an issue of PAL. Visa acceptance rate is usually on higher side with public universities. That's also not a concern in private universities as well so far, because people who are going to private universities, they are also getting visas. That's not a big concern, but slightly higher you can consider that public university will not face any issue in terms of visa application. Even if you get refusal, you will get it. So that's not a concern. So slightly, I should say slightly higher consideration about visa application. So if you are going to public university, so you don't have issue of PAL, reissue of PAL as well, then you are going to public university, increasing your visa chances slightly, I should say. And then it gives you a benefit of PR as well. So that is a really great benefit. So the thumbnail of my live session with Algoma is, it was, you can get your Canada PR within 1 year. Yes, it is possible. If you complete 1 year of master degree in Algoma University, it is a short guaranteed PR, Master of Computer Science program. If you are married, you need to take 2 years of masters, so you cannot take that 1 year of Master of Computer Science. But if you are single and taking that 1 year of Master of Computer Science, it is a short PR for you in 1 year. As soon as you complete your study, you will be eligible in RCIP program, and you will be eligible in Ontario Master Graduate stream as well. And in both the streams, requirement is quite simple. Here, if you complete your study from any public university in Ontario, as soon as you complete the study, you are eligible for your PR under Ontario PNP. And in RCIP, same. If you complete either 2 years of study, any diploma, UG diploma or PG diploma, or a bachelor degree, or any master, 1 year or 2 year master, immediately after completing your study, you are eligible for getting RCIP. You are eligible to get Rural Community Immigration Pilot nomination. Both the places requirement is same. So if you are having 4 years of bachelor degree in India and going to Canada, you cannot get quicker PR than this. Just by completing your study, you will get your PR. That's it. So if you are married, you need to take 2 years of masters. If you are unmarried, then you can take a PG diploma as well. Then you can take 1 year of masters as well. Then you can take 2 years of masters as well. Any which way, whatever education you will complete, it will give you guaranteed PR if you are going to Algoma, Laurentian, and if you are taking masters in University of Windsor, it will give you guaranteed PR. So it's highly important for you to understand, if you are falling in this place, having a 4 year of bachelor degree, having a BTech degree, or 4 year of any other degree, Bachelor of Architecture you are having, or BE degree, Bachelor of Engineering, or any other 4 years degree, in that case you are perfectly eligible for these universities, and it will give you short PR. So what to choose? If you are married and 4 year of bachelors, then take 2 year of masters in Algoma, Laurentian, University of Windsor, Lakehead, and there are many other options as well. I am going to share all those options with you. So I shared 2 programs with you. One program was RCIP program, under which you can get your PR quickly. Let me share a few common points with you. Few common points are, if you complete any study, 2 year of study, any 2 year of study, whether it is UG diploma or PG diploma, or you completed any masters, 1 year masters or 2 year masters. So any 2 year of study or any masters, if you complete in these particular communities. So one of the community is Salt Mary. Here you will find Algoma University. Next is North Bay. You will find Laurentian University here. In Sudbury, Canadore College is there. Timmins, you will find Northern College is there. If you want to go for UG diploma, you can choose Timmins. So these are communities in Ontario where you will find admissions, where you will find universities and colleges. You will find admissions there. You can get admission there, and if you are completing your study there, you will get your PR short under RCIP. And if you are completing your study in other communities as well, same is going to happen. But let me focus on few communities, few programs on master's level. So if I focus on Algoma University here, if I focus on Laurentian here, so these 2 options, just keep these 2 options in mind. If you have completed 4 years of bachelor's, keep these 2 options in mind, which will cover almost everything for you. If you are falling under these 2 universities, these 2 communities, then in that case, these universities fall under Ontario Master Graduate Stream as well. Algoma University is Salt Mary, and where is Laurentian? Laurentian University is North Bay. So there are universities which are coming under RCIP as well, and they are coming under Ontario Master Graduate Stream as well. So either you will get Ontario PNP through Master Graduate Stream, short PR. There are enough number of seats people are unable to fill. People get that. People say that getting PR is really difficult. How to get it? In Ontario PNP, non-express entry stream, people do not even able to fill non-express entry seats. There are enough number of seats, but there are not enough number of people available there. So Ontario PNP is one of the strongest PNPs. People say that it's really difficult to get PNP in Ontario. This is the only PNP that never stopped giving PNP invitations. All other PNPs, BC stopped, Alberta stopped, Saskatchewan stopped, entire Atlantic stopped, all the provinces stopped, Manitoba stopped. This is the only PNP never stopped giving invitations for PNP. And it has approximately 50% of the total PNP seats, because of population is 50% of the entire Canada. So this is the greatest option for PR. If you are having 4 years of bachelor degree, if you meet this criteria and you go to Algoma University or Laurentian University, if you complete your masters there, in that case you will fall under RCIP as well. You will fall under Ontario Master Graduate Stream as well. Any of the streams will give you definite short PR. So you can choose these universities. There are other universities as well. For example, University of Windsor we said. So here it is, University of Windsor. If you complete your masters or PhD from University of Windsor, you will get short PR. But University of Windsor does not fall under RCIP. That's a problem. Here you have Nipissing University. It also comes under RCIP plus, I am writing R here, RCIP, 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 and it is coming under RCIP and it is coming under Ontario Master Graduate Stream as well. So any of the streams will work for you. So you are having a backup stream for PR. That is also a great thing. And RCIP is going to stay for 5 years at least. So by the time you will complete your study, you will get RCIP running for you. And Ontario Master Graduate Stream is running for ages. It is not going anywhere. So that's also there. So you have other universities as well. University of Guelph, Ottawa, Toronto, Waterloo, Western. So any of the universities you complete your masters here, you are going to get PR under Ontario Master Graduate Stream. And if you are coming, if these universities are coming in RCIP, then you have an additional stream for PR as well, which makes like your options 2 times, like this is one option and then you have RCIP option, so you have both the options available for your study, for your PR. So that becomes a really great option for you. So if you are thinking to go to Ontario, then Algoma should be your first option, Laurentian should be your first option, Nipissing can be your option, but these two can be on the top of the list. And if you get admission in Algoma or in Laurentian, short PR is going to happen. So what to choose? If you have 4 years of bachelor and if you are married, choose a 2 year of master degree in Algoma, Laurentian, Nipissing. Yeah, these are the best. If you don't get them, if you are getting them, still get it, because again, at least in one stream you will get your PR for sure. It is going to happen. What to choose if single and having 3 years or 4 years of bachelor's? It may be 3 years or 4 years. If you are single, then you don't have obligation to take 2 years of master's to get spouse visa, because you are single, you are not married. So in that case, you can choose a PG diploma as well, or a master's of 1 year or 2 years, or PG diploma of 1 year or 2 years. And if you complete your study in a public university, if you are not getting a master degree, take PG diploma in public university. In Salt Mary, take it in Algoma University. As soon as you complete your 2 years of degree in Algoma University, either in Salt Mary campus or in Brampton campus, in Salt Mary campus, you will be eligible for at least one program, RCIP. If you are completing PG diploma, you will not be eligible for Ontario Master Graduate Stream, because it is not a master's degree. But even if you are going for a PG diploma in RCIP communities, Algoma University, Salt Mary campus, you will get PR again. Just complete 2 years of PG diploma, you will get your PR. Don't worry about it. Or complete 2 years of UG diploma, just like Northern College Timmins, you will get your short PR. So these are great options for your PR. And if you are completing a master's, then again we have already explained. So if you are single, if you are having 3 or 4 years of bachelor degree and you are taking a diploma in Algoma in any RCIP community, again you will get PR. If you are taking a master's, again you will get your PR. But be really careful, again as we discussed, be really careful when you are going to private universities where there is going to be issue of PAL. So that is what you should consider. I made it quite in frustration. I should show it again because I made it in frustration. I asked ChatGPT to make it. So I feel that if 90% of the people are not eligible to apply for Canada, and if we are not sure, if we are not confident to service our clients with enough number of PALs, if they get refusal, I will not get any confidence to proceed further for any application. That's the current scenario. It is happening with IBU, and I am taking the names. I have promoted IBU a lot. We have done so many successful cases with IBU without facing any issue. We got a really good support. But now things are not turning the way they should be. They are thinking short term. They are not giving PALs. We have stuck. We are having to answer. People are threatening to give legal actions, to take legal actions against us because of delays. But things are beyond control. Can't do anything in that. And I have written mails to whatever person possible, whosoever means I could write mails to. I have done it. I have shown my frustration. I have met people physically as well, in person in Apply Board office, Gurgaon. Tried all of the things which could be done, but not getting any support in that, and almost surrendered. If nothing is happening, have to move on. Never happened earlier in my life. I am doing Canada for many years, and in past few years I have done Canada only. So it never happened in Canada the way it is happening right now, the way it is turning so ugly right now, and where consultants are stuck. I don't know about other consultants, but I feel that all the consultants, other consultants must be facing the same issue which I am facing right now. So I don't know the scenario of others, but for me this is the scenario. For me this is the condition. And in this particular condition, I feel that The new rule of PAL by IRCC, this is the final nail in the coffin. There were so many things which happened in last 1.5 years, starting October 2023, started with India, Canada issues happened. After that, things have gone really bizarre and not as per the expectations. Refusal rate all-time high. Then there are so many issues related to spouse visas, visitor visas, all time they went low, but that was a good step. Visitor visa should be decreased. That's always good. Related to LMIA, they took really good step, but not related to study visas, not related to spouses of the students. So they have taken so many steps related to spouses of the students as well. Now they are cracking down on students, but in the wrong way. That is not the right way, because that doesn't give confidence to go to Canada simply. And to me as well, who have been promoting Canada, because I have lived there, I love Canada, I want to retire in Canada, I always say it. But to promote it with my whole heart, the way I used to do, right now I'm not getting any confidence. That's why I'm not making any videos as well. If I am finding that there can be even a slight chance of issues, I am not proceeding for it, because I have spent hours and hours to resolve issues. I had to meet people in person, had to call many people. So due to the current scenario, I am also fed up, and I am saying no now, right now. This is the current scenario. Never said it for Canada, but even when there were problems in Canada, even when there were issues happened for spouse visa, we were confident that we will get it later on. Initially, I didn't believe that they can stop spouse visas for someone who is already inside Canada. They will change the rule for people who are already inside Canada, but they did it. That was the first time. That shocked me. And this PAL thing, it shocked me again for study visas. So I don't know who is making the policies, but whosoever is making these policies do not have any kind of common sense. No common sense at all. So I don't know who is running this department, but definitely not the right people, not the best people on the job, I can say. Still, there are options you can proceed for. You can proceed for Canada again if you are falling in these criteria, where you are fulfilling the conditions, you are having 4 years of bachelor's, then we will be confident proceeding further with Algoma and Laurential. So you can proceed. If you are having 4 years of bachelor, 3 years, I will ask you to stop a bit or hold your application for a bit. After some time we can proceed. So Canada can be an option in selective situations. Otherwise, Finland we are doing. Finland is a really good option. There you can get PR as well, and you can work 30 hours per week as part-time. So that's a great benefit. And you can go for either a bachelor degree or PG diploma leading to a master degree, and you can get spouse visa with that. So Canada, so I am sharing options where spouse visa is possible. Definitely normal study visa is also possible. Next is New Zealand. If you have old funds, in Finland as well, you require old funds with sources. That's also a thing. In Finland and New Zealand, this is a requirement. So if you have funds with sources, in that case you can proceed for these two options. In New Zealand, you need to show entire money in the home country or anywhere else, possibly in the home country. So if you are from India, then you can go to New Zealand, but you need to show the entire money for the entire program and living expenses for the entire duration. You need to show these funds. Nothing to pay, no advanced tuition fee to the university. Once you get your visa, then you need to pay it, but you require to show funds plus source of fund as well. Same in Finland. In Finland, it is little bit different. In Finland, you need to pay 1 year of tuition fee if you are going for this program, PG diploma leading to masters. You need to pay 1 year of tuition fee and you need to show living expenses, but you need to show source of fund as well. UK, We are taking care of admissions for Master of Research Program, MRES. With Master of Research Program, you can take the spouse along with you. If you are single, you can take any master degree, that's fine. We can do it easily for you. If you don't want to take IELTS, you want less tuition fee, and you don't want to give interview, or you want interview multiple rounds of interview. So whatever options you want, easier options, difficult options, and option on London, outside, all of you, you can get it. It's not a problem. But if you are married, in that case, you need to take Master of Research Program, which is a research degree. If it is a research degree, in most cases, you will require research proposal. Research proposal. I have taken admission for myself first in Master of Research. It was a PhD degree actually, IIIT Hyderabad. I converted it into Master of Research, but I have got admission in PhD and got admission in PhD in Canada as well eventually. So I know how to write research proposal, and I'll do it for you. And then LORs with good professors which can help you in getting admission in Master of Research. Master of Research is actually a research degree. Even if you have completed a master's earlier, still you can go for Master of Research, and we can get you admission in Master of Research Program. And with that, you can take spouse and family, your kids, along with this. So you can take Master of Research degree in UK. In UK, people say that it's not possible to take spouse with you, but we can make it possible, and we can get you admission in Master of Research Program. Here, this entire process of research proposal, getting admission, letter of recommendations from professors and all, will take care of this particular part. If we need to put your name in the publications as well, we can do those parts as well to increase your chances. And in this scenario, you can take your spouse and kids along with your study visa. So if you are married, you can go to Canada, Finland. There are other countries as well along with Finland, but Finland is one of the best options, so I am not looking for other options. But there are other options as well. Spain is there, and then Norway is there. So there are other options as well. So anyway, near Finland, there are multiple options available where you can go, but Finland is one of the best options out of all these options where PR is possible. One, people are English speaking. You will not find it difficult to find people who are speaking English, so that is another. You can get your PR in 4 years, so that's also possible. You are allowed to work 30 hours per week, so that's also a big benefit for you compared to any other country. For example, UK, where you work 20 hours per week as a student, here you can work 30 hours per week. In Canada, it is 24 hours per week. So you can work more in Finland as a part-time student, and even if you are working part-time, and spouse can work full-time. There is no restriction on that. So you can go to any of these countries if you are married, and we can take care of your admission and visa application. In Canada, we need to be really careful in terms of if you have done 3 years of bachelor's, going to a private university, need to be careful in that scenario. So that's it for the video and this session. If you have any questions, you can put your questions. If you want to apply with me, if you have any doubts, you can ping me on my WhatsApp number. I'll be happy to take care of your case. And many people ask me, inquire me that we want to get direct PR of Canada. To get direct PR, you need to do, in most cases, you need to do French from outside Canada. If that is not there, then getting enough point, enough score to get PR from outside is going to be really difficult. So French is going to be your pathway to get direct PR of Canada from outside. So that's how it is going to happen. Yeah, if there is any question, you can ask your questions. Nothing? Okay, so thank you so much for watching this live session till the end. If you still have any question, or if you want to apply with me, you can ping me on my WhatsApp number. I'll be happy to take care of your case. Thank you so much. Stop.